Oh, oh, oh
Now
shit.
you good. You good. You good.
Uh,
You good. You good. You good.
uh, what's up? Well, welcome to another episode of Brandon Janeau Show in conjunction with my people, my family at Cultural TV Podcast. Joined by another amazing artist today. We're gonna be talking about some good shit. So, hey man, tell them where they can find all your amazing music, or where they can find you on social media, find you anywhere, man. YouTube, wherever the fuck you've been killing it at. Tell
Oh, and we could curse. Man, y'all motherfuckers can find me everywhere,
them.
baby. We out this motherfucker for real. Shout out to the Brandon Janae Show. Hey, man, I might have said your last name wrong. My bad about that. Listen, bro, but it's love, nigga. Houston, Texas, we in this motherfucker for real. Dade County, Miami, stand the fuck up. Certified. It's your nigga Fame, baby.
Yeah, this is gonna be a crazy interview. Okay. All right. Yeah, man. Like you just said, man, Dade County, Miami. That's shit. That's like the hotspot for rappers out Miami. So, what's it like? Was it like?
Alapata.
Yeah, what's it like coming from Dade County, Miami? What is that like, man? Because there's so many great artists that from Miami. But what is that
Man,
like? What
thank
did
you.
you grow up? What did you grow up in, like in that Miami structure? What did you feel like was great music to you? Because Miami is like a different type of animal in fucking music. It's way different.
Man, listen, you 100%, and I thank you on behalf of everybody from South Florida for appreciating what we bring to the table. Man, growing up, I'm from Alapata, so that's a small neighborhood in the heart of the city of Miami, and you already see I'm Dominican because that's a majority Dominican neighborhood. So, but I grew up Dominican in the crib outside, even though it was Dominican shit everywhere. The hip hop, it just resonated with me more than salsa, merengue, and bachata. It just touched my soul. The first four artists that it was the thing called the box. So living in Miami, we see everything. We see artists that are from New York and the West Coast, they want to come down here. So as much as we saw Trick Daddy and Luke, because Ross wasn't really out at the time of me being young,
Yeah.
it was niggas like DMX that would come down here. Jay-Z, man, like Bun B, so many dope artists from like different places would come down here. Ice Cube. So I end up just like the first artist that I saw was DMX, Biggie, Snoop Dogg, and Dre. Those was the first videos that I saw growing up. Tupac Changes, Biggie, Juicy, DMX, Slippin', Rough Riders Anthem, Snoop Dogg and Dre, Nothing Was a G Thing. So a lot of my influence being from Miami came from other places, but then I started learning about Trick, Luke, Trina, and so many legendary people that came from the crib, Piccolo, and like so many local legends. Then obviously Rick Ross came in a biddy and smashed this shit in a whole nother way. So I was like, let's go. Cause he wasn't the typical Miami nigga. He just knew how to talk that shit. So like it was a refreshing moment to see a nigga like Ross smash the game because he really allowed a lot of other artists to really be themselves and do the stuff they want to do being from Miami. You ain't gotta just do some dance music. You ain't gotta just do the the boom 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 that slaps music that Luke was into. You could do this shit for real for the gangsters, the street niggas, the hustlers, the mothers, the single mothers, the young kids. You could do it for them and really make a successful living. And I think that's what Ross did, and that's how I grew up being the way I was, because it was a mixture of the DMXs, the Rosses, the Nipsey Hustles, the Kendricks, the Hoves, the Biggie, the Pac. It was a melting pot for us. You feel me? Especially for me, because you know, Alapata had a lot of Dominicans that came from New York.
Yeah. 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 Ross is like one of my favorite rappers. He's in my top five actually. Like
Dope,
I ain't never,
dope.
I ain't never, yeah, cause I ain't never heard like a bad Ross album. Like, like even his music, like even if you like, yeah, this album ain't really for me right now, but he was talking about cultural like changing shit. He was boss talking on that shit. And you probably wasn't
Facts.
ready for that shit, so you was kind of like, nah, nigga, like, eh. But that man, I remember when Port of Miami came out, that shit changed a lot. That shit
Yes,
changed.
man.
That shit changed a lot.
Dog, Port of Miami is a classic everywhere because it was like when you heard Every Day I'm Hustling was an anthem for everybody.
Yeah.
And when he got the remix with Jeezy and Hove, one of the
Oh
hottest niggas in
yeah.
the streets and one of the most legendary niggas in the game. This nigga Ross had this
Yeah.
shit on smash from the jump, bruh. That's why the
Yeah.
crib is so important. That I know I don't sound, dress, act like the crib, but it's no more better representation for Miami than me. I do this shit from the heart. I rep this shit till I die, and I could really rap, and I'm genuine and authentic. So that's why I love this Dade County, Miami, Alapata shit, because they don't got no artists like me. And I'm finally here to represent that and represent and put 305 on my back like never before. Certified, we outside. Hey, can
Yeah.
I smoke on the show?
Yeah, you can smoke, bro. Yeah, I ain't no bounds in this shit. This is what it is. But yeah, man, like I grew up in the South too. So I grew up in New Orleans. So I totally understand what you meant by the melting pot because I grew up on Jay Z. I grew up on X, Nas, Busta Rhymes, Locks, Biggie, Pot, Snoop. Anything that was like just some shit I can like relate to, I fucked with it. I was just like, yeah, this shit hot. Twister came out. I fucked with Twister. Twister was fast
Listen,
rapping. It was completely different. Like,
New Orleans got some of the dopest spitters in the
yeah,
world, bro. Just
yeah,
Lil Wayne and Currency alone, my nigga. Shout out to Kevin Gates too.
yeah.
Like, I fuck with New Orleans, bro, because if everything go the way it's supposed to, that's the next stop for the Jet Life tour. I'm on tour with Currency, and they supposed to confirm 420. I'll be in New Orleans, baby, performing, opening up for young Rowdy and Currency at New Orleans.
Oh
So
shit.
shout out to the NO, baby. Shout out to Houston and the NO. We outside, Miami. We outside.
Yeah, man. Oh shit, I grew up on Currency too. You know, I grew up on original Young Money. A lot of people forget original Young Money. It wasn't always
Squad
Drake and
up.
Nicki. Squad
Squad
up,
up.
yeah. I grew up on that. I grew up on them. So Currency always been in my childhood. So I always fuck with Currency just off of that. And to see how he came into becoming a boss in his own structure. That shit hard to do, especially when you coming from an independent mindset like that. So
Talk your shit, cuz. Talk your shit. That's
yeah,
real. That's real.
that shit hard to fucking do. And you said a name earlier, Nipsey. The same. That independent mindset to be like, nigga, I know my talent gonna succeed regardless. So I'm gonna just do what the fuck I gotta do to get my shit popping. Whatever's gonna go, it's gonna go. But I'm in control of this shit, nobody else. And I think that's a hard thing to do when you don't believe in your talent. like that's a hard thing to be like, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna just play the background. I'd rather play the background and figure that shit out myself.
And you know what's crazy? You mentioned that, bro. That's why I love Nipsey, Currency, Tech Nine, even Russ, because they understand that entrepreneur, independent spirit, and understanding to build leverage so that this game is in your favor and then not the record major labels. Like it's meant and designed to keep the artist in debt. And as soon as you realize that, you want to put yourself in a position to be an owner, to have strategy, to have plans, to put that work ethic that no other person will, because it's on you. And Nipsey, Master P, even so many like legendary Jay Prince, Birdman, Puffy, like it's so many labels. And remember, like a lot of these artists and these owners are from the South.
Yeah.
Like if we really look at it, like look at QC, they winning right now.
Yeah.
You feel me? Look at Boosie. Like it's so many artists I could name that found the way to stay independent and really be completely successful like no other artist, because they own their music, they make money off of tours, they feed their family, they feed their fans, they have great music, and they own their catalog. That's what Nipsey kept preaching, is ownership. And I feel like any artist that ever loved and appreciated Nip should understand that, and anything going against that is like spitting on his grave, because Nip, he signed a deal to build that leverage. He always wanted a deal, but he always knew he wanted the right deal that fit his situation, and he got that. So it's not that major labels is wrong. It's just find a strategy that best suits your situation so that you could go there and know what's the plan before, during, and after being signed to that major.
Yeah, because when you listen to Nip talk about it, actually, like when you listen to Nip talk about it, he actually said that shit. He's like, I always had the music, but the situations just were never right. And I think when you come in with the work already finished, it's not that hard for the label to be like, well, shit, he already put the work in. All we gotta do is just put the promo behind it, and that's
That's a
kind of how it goes. That's
that's
how
a
it's supposed
fact.
to go.
That's a
That's
fact.
supposed. Yeah, man. What we talked about it earlier, but like, what artist particularly that you was like listening to that you was like, yo, this is who I want to be like. Well, not be like, but this is who I structured some of my career after, in the mindset of an owner or artist or whatever.
There's five. It's
That's
not just
five.
one. There's
I,
five.
I go.
First and foremost, Jay-Z, uh, DMX behind Jay-Z for the business, the longevity and the consistency. DMX because of the passion, the impact, the love, the genuine, the authenticity. Nipsey because of the mentality, the mindset, the community, the activism, the way that he always put his people first. Kendrick Lamar for the creative, the pushing boundaries, the just being the artist in every sense of the word. And the fifth, I would honestly, it's between Pac and Biggie, only because, I'm gonna give it to Pac and be honest with myself, because Pac was also an actor. Pac was all these things. He was layers of an individual, a revolutionary. He was a rapper, an artist. He just overall depicted what a person, like all the other guys that I mentioned, had what Tupac was trying to be and what already was at such an early age. And because I also act and I got a movie coming out, I'm gonna have to go with Pac, because when I watched his movies, I forget that he rapped. And just like Cube and LL, he had that talent. And since I have that ability to do that and I have the movie actually finished and done, I have to give it to Pac more than Biggie, because even though both of them were short-lived, Pac got to do a lot in a short span because he started off not just doing rap, because he was so well-rounded as a talent and as an artist. He never boxed himself in. And that's exactly what I do. I make sure that I push the envelope, I step out the box, and I never limit myself. So yeah, Jay-Z, Nipsey, Pac, Kendrick, and I forgot what was the other one. DMX.
I mean, I was watching Juicy a couple nights ago, so so I was like watching, and I'm like, yo, you kind of can't forget because Pac was such a fucking phenomenal actor, and he jumped into that bitch head first. He never even paid attention, and maybe that's why he was so great at acting, because he when he was an actor, he was an actor, and
Correct.
when he was doing music, he was doing music. And
Correct.
he never conflicted the two.
Correct. I agree.
I th- and I think that's why so many people kind of get fucked up in it, because so many people want to be an actor and a musician. It's like, you got to know what that comes with that. When you doing acting, you gotta act. Like, you gotta be that character. Whatever the fuck that character holds, you gotta be that. And when you're doing music, that's you. There's nobody else that's you, that lived your life, that lived that story, that tells the way you tell it. And that's kind of where the fucking dilemma sometimes come in, because a lot of these motherfuckers nowadays don't have that structure in that sense, and they don't, and they think they can do it all, but they can't. And it's just like, you gotta figure out where it comes from.
That's a fact. I agree with you, cuz you saying some trail shit for real.
Yeah. How did you get into the music? Because I know you said, hip hop came out of when you was a kid, but how did you get into the music? What made you want to be like an artist?
See, that's a great question, because all the questions, how I answered them was me being a fan. The artistry of it, man, I keep it 100 with you. I was in the streets heavy as a jit. Feel me? I never really, wasn't the academic type. Um, I never thought I was good at anything. And my circumstances allowed me to revolve around certain things. And SWAT raided my crib when I was 16. I had I did a robbery like a week before. I thought it was for the robbery. It was for me selling drugs, because I used to sell drugs heavy. And long story short, that was my big wake up call. My mom, after I did my bid, I was in juvie. they wanted to direct foul me, but because that was my first big offense, because I had little petty misdemeanors of like intent to sell and dumb shit and like possession. But I was tired of disappointing my mom, yo. My mom, I always was good at poetry. I never was in the studio. My mom asked me what else did I like besides this rap, besides the streets and all of this other shit. I said I like hip hop. I like rap, you know, I like writing poetry and stuff. I want to try to, you know, and she paid for my first studio session. And rest in peace to my mom. Like, she wanted me to find a better way of venting and a better way of, you know, making money. And if even though I didn't know how to make money off music at the time, the fact that she was just there for me the whole time, supporting me, that's what really sparked it all. Like, ever since then, I never looked back. I just figured out how to either get better, how to put my music out, how to release music. Because by that time, you know, that was the MySpace era. So there was no Spotify, Instagram, social media heavy. There was no way a nigga could do anything if he wasn't tapped in with some of the music heads, the tastemakers, or the gatekeepers. But I was determined to figure this shit out one way or the other. And I never looked back ever since, because even though it was super expensive and my mom was never able to do that again, she sparked something that allowed me to look for my own studios, get a job, and pay for my own studio sessions. And that's all I needed was the initial spark. And she did that. And, you know, even what happened because of that, which was SWAT raided the crib and all of that dumb shit, I thank God for not the time that I could have been there for years, because I just hit a robbery that, you know, and I could talk about it now because it's statutes of limitations. It's not kidnapping or it's not a murder. So the fact that, you know, I was blessed to just serve whatever time I did, get out and still fulfill a life of a young 17-year-old kid, because I got locked up at 16 by the time I got out 17, whatever. So long story short, you know, I stayed solid. I never had to tell on nobody. I never had to do no weirdo shit. I never had to like fake the funk or be something else. I just was myself. And that's why I could tell this story, because I survived it being solid through it all. I never knew a lot, so I had to learn through trial and error. And I'd rather, you know, take whatever blows that come with it and be able to tell this story with a platinum face. And then again with a platinum album and a platinum single, because we outside and I'm here for everybody that's like me. And we ain't playing no fucking games, baby. I fucking love everybody, bro, that loves themselves and they could see the better and the greater good. It's what the fuck we do. My name is Fame. It's a double meaning. Forever achieve your nirvana. For those that see them the glass half full rather than half empty. And fuck all y'all niggas that's some hating ass, bitch ass, punk ass, dope ass, fuck ass niggas, because y'all just on some dope ass fiend shit. Y'all some hoe ass niggas and bitches too. This shit ain't excluded to just niggas with dicks. If you got a pussy and you a hater, fuck you too. So that's what it is, baby. But we here for the love. So that's what it all stems from. It's a balance. And, you know, I represent not just myself in these interviews or in these shows. I represent my team, Heart of a Wolf, Pistol Pete, KAR, my mama, everywhere I go, I represent her, every show. So that's first and foremost. So, you know I curse a lot and I smoke, but my mama accepted me for who I was always, and good or bad. So that means I got to do the same with everybody else, and people got to do that shit with me.
100, man. That's 100.
And thank you for giving me this platform and opportunity to talk, tell my story, and really vibe with you, bro.
Yeah, man, bro. I like conversations like this. You know,
Thank you.
it's rare to have conversations like this where somebody will come on here and talk and open up about why they became who they became. It's hard to find people like that because everybody want to play shit to the vest so much nowadays. Either, and I said this just recently, like either we 100% uncut or we 100% parental control. There's no middle anymore.
Well,
There's
this
no
is
room.
uncut, baby. This the purest thing, baby. This like that brick from Colombia. This like that Dominican shit, nigga. Listen, I'd rather you love me for who I am than hate me for somebody I'm not.
100.
And thank you, brother, for even saying these great things, because I'm having a great time conversating with you, my nigga. You letting me smoke, so I'm already in the vibe, nigga. We here.
But yeah, man, and yes, thank you, mom, because she sparked it, and your parent would know. Okay, it's time to try to figure something out for this dude because he's on his path to self destruction. So
Yep.
let me give him let me give him an out. And even if maybe she didn't have one, she saw it in you. Let's go. You got something. Let me give you that.
Man, that
Like
means a
you just
lot.
said, even what you just said, like even if she couldn't do that ever again for you, the fact that she just did that one time, it made you say, "Wow, somebody believe in me." And it's my fucking mom. Like I appreciate that shit because a lot of people don't have it.
And that's why, because all that last thing you said was so real. A lot of people didn't have a great mom or even that moral support from a family member. Because a lot of us, I was blessed to have a great mom, but I know a lot of my friends, bro, they had to grow up with their grandmother for whatever reason. Whether it was their mom had too many kids in one household, their pops wasn't around, their moms had to do what they can, or just the worst case scenario, drugs, death, hospitalizations, things that require, so much attention from another that you get lost and you just want to. I knew what I had from a jump because I had friends that moms was on. I had family members that moms was unfortunately suffered through substance abuse. I had friends that moms were hoarders and just had mental illnesses. So I was very aware of the blessing I had, because I ain't gonna lie, my mama was strict, but she was loving. She had a balance. She was very affectionate, but she will fuck me up at the drop of, like, for real. 'Cause at the end of the day, and I appreciate that, because like my pops he was there, but he was there financially and he was very negligent towards a lot of shit, even the bread. So my mom was my dad and my pops for a long time, because shit, I got more whoopings from my mama than I ever did my dad. You feel me? And man, I thank them whoopings, because I'll be honest with you, and I'll say this shit straight up. When I first started smoking, I was scared of my mama before the police caught my ass, nigga. Fuck that, because if the police catch me, cool, fuck it. Like yeah, I might get the homie to bail me out, something. But my mama, oh, she whooping my ass
Yeah.
twice because I got locked up and because she caught, and it's weed related. Nah, nigga, fuck that, nigga. Police, take me back to your crib. Just leave me in here. Don't take me home. Don't take me home. I don't. Matter of fact, don't worry about my bail. I'll figure this shit out. No, I gotta. Nigga, that's how. Cause my mama did not play, bro, but she loved me to death. And
Yo.
even then I knew it. Even when she whooped my ass, I knew she loved me, because she did things for me that she never, like, nobody else would. No, like that's what a mom does, bro. It's like she gave up everything. And there was two other more siblings that I don't even mention because they're not even worth mentioning. I was the youngest, and I was just proud of the fact that when my mama did pass from cancer, I was there with her the whole time.
Mm.
And when it was my turn to take care of her, the way she took care of us, especially me, I ain't care about no music. I would write, I would do whatever I can to constantly be in the mix. But my priority was making sure she knew that I was there for her no matter what, no matter who else wasn't. And, I take pride in just seeing it all the way through. Sometimes those memories are a little difficult to deal with, because I did see my mother pass. That, like, I seen, like, I ain't go to no hospital. My mama was here in the same room we talking in. And I don't want to get too dark, but I want to stay up. And my mama's proud of how far I've came. My mama happy that I'm no longer stuck in sadness and fucked up. And I'm making sure that she's proud of me every moment. And I know that because I'm happy, she's proud of me, that I'm doing what I love. I get to speak to my aunt, that's her sister, and she's fighting cancer too. And she's being such a soldier that I know my mom is doing everything with God to keep this thing going forever. So, my mom is there. Even though she's not here in the physical, she with me everywhere I go, and I ain't never tripping.
100.
So.
100. My mom did the same thing. My mom whooped my ass until I got better. She knew.
Facts.
She whooped my ass every damn time. Like I was just like, God damn, how many whoopings could a nigga take? God damn, bro. I don't think my ass could get no more. Come on. And then they upgraded to the slaps in the face. Like, God damn, come on. Like, God
Oh,
damn.
oh, my mama used to always do the pow pow, pow
Yeah.
pow, because
Oh my God. Yeah, man. But I'm the
those
youngest
were
too.
that. Oh,
Yeah,
dope,
I'm the youngest too, so I know exactly what you mean. I'm the youngest too. I know exactly what you mean. And
man. Listen, bro, good moms like that. It's
it's hard to
funny,
find.
man. Like a motherfucker, you almost say that shit like it's a producer. Like, man, that's hard to find. Like,
It's
yeah,
hard to
nigga, because
find, man.
not everybody wants to be a mom, and I bet not everybody's ready to be one. But the ones that step up and do their best, like yours and mine's, we got to salute them every chance we get. That's why I do what I do for my mom, because she was the best. And I'm pretty sure yours, to you, you got the best mom in the world. To me, I got the best mom in the world. We just live in different worlds, baby.
100, man.
It's multiverses. There's so many great mothers out here, and you feel me? It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it's true though, man. It's so true, man. It's rare, and I was kind of like coming with the idea of rare in the last because I was thinking it because I was actually driving and listening to Nipsey. How ironic is that shit? And I was driving listening to Nipsey. I'm like, rare. Like, what does that really mean in context? And to me, it feels like it's one of a kind. It's
Yes,
hard to find.
yes,
You like for something that people can't really truly relate to, but they try to emulate it so it makes sense to them. That's what they think is rare. But to me, rare is one of a kind. It's never been seen, never will be duplicated. It's hard to establish it again. And I
I
feel
agree.
like that's where life kind of kind of gets interesting in a sense
Yes.
because everybody has their own type of rare, but you gotta find it. And you gotta create it in your own texture, I guess. I don't know how to fucking word that, but you gotta create it in your own mindset to create rare to me because it's one of a kind. It's hard to duplicate that shit ever again.
You know how you get rare is the same way. Some tells me you fuck with anime, right? Maybe a
Somewhat,
little,
yeah, a
somewhat.
little
If you
bit,
don't fuck
yeah.
with anime heavy, there's one fucking character you fuck with. One motherfucker, Dragon Ball Z.
Oh hell yeah,
When motherfucking Goku be in that capsule, that time chamber, and he getting ready to fuck the world up, that's what that is. You need that time. You need that moment. You need that all of that. You need to take time for yourself. Like in order for a butterfly to become, excuse me, in order for a centipede to become a butterfly, you gotta lock yourself in that cocoon and be great. And I think rareness is greatness
yeah.
because it's individualness. It's finding yourself, bro. I ain't religious, but like we all gods, right? And you have an inner God in you. God is made of all of these things, this omnipresence. And when you realize that you're that embodied in the human form, you realize how rare you are because not everybody knows this or sees this or believes it or feels it. That's rare. That's greatness. That's authentic. And I feel all of that be balled up in one little blurred line of just like the highest level of vibration, because that's how you connect with people. You're genuine, you're sincere. And that's what's rare because everybody's either one, scared because they don't want to show who they are. Two, they don't. Honestly, that just really be it, bro. Because the truth is, like, most people want clout and they don't know how to do it in the worst way because clout is just fame in another word. And fame is just really a term like they want money, but they don't know how to say they want money because they ultimately assume fame brings money. And that's not the case.
No, it does not.
And it's unfortunate because if people just trusted in themselves, they'll realize how rare they are. And that's why I say what I said, because rare and greatness, it falls hand in hand. Because if you're rare, like you said, you're one of one, you already great because there's nothing like you. Mm-hmm. Now you just got to follow through with the plan of this greatness. You got to get on your fucking Goku shit, stay focused, capitalize yourself and turn into that nigga that can kill everything, no matter what's in front of them. You feel me? And if you got to team up with some niggas and see this shit all the way through, we squad up in this bitch. Let's go.
Hell yeah, man. You said something earlier, and I gotta go back to it, man.
Talk to
This
me.
movie. What's up, man? How you doing? When it's coming, bro? Because now I gotta like watch this shit. your energy is already off. So I'm like, man, if you got a movie, this shit gonna be interesting.
Man, listen, I keep it. Shout out to the director Larry Clark for giving myself, a young boy from Alapata, opportunity to showcase his talent that he didn't even know he had. It was my first time ever doing a movie, reading a script, being around other actors that actually went to school, and man, the love they was giving me and the support and the props. And I was shooting this movie for like 4 years. It's finally finished. The premieres in June 15th or something. Is down here, and then I think it's gonna go either like in a Sun Festival thing and in Amazon. So if any, yeah, and I look forward to like just this is like when I first started rapping. I don't know what to expect. Like I'm gonna put it out there, and I want to see what the people say. It's called The Mixtape. I play a rapper, and
that wasn't hard to find. That wasn't hard.
yeah, right.
That wasn't a reach. That's not a reach. I can do that.
Like, oh, this cool. At least, because think about it. I ain't gonna lie. Doing that made me want to be like, you know what? I want to play a crackhead. I want to play a drunk person. I want to reach and try my boundaries, because for a lot of the time, because I was a rapper and I am an artist, I am a rapper, I would improvise because the director would like that authenticity. So I would embody these Tupacs, these LLs, these Ice Cubes, and remember how like, yo, I forgot these niggas rap when I seen them on a big screen. So that's what I did. I completely not thought of Fame, but I thought of the character and the character's name is Blaze. So I was Blaze, and Blaze was not like Fame. Blaze was way more like this is a little whatever, but Blaze was blinged out, ego, and all of this shit. I'm humble and I have a lot of energy. But Blaze was more like he thinks he's somebody because he's already platinum. Man, I ain't got to go plat. Yeah, I'm still hungry. So I was far from Blaze, but I embodied myself like I already had 3 platinum albums, 3 platinum singles. I got the baddest bitch. I got the mansion, the Ferrari, the Rolls Royce outside. I don't even know what a steering wheel look like because I'm in the back seat, always rolling the gas. That's what I embodied when I was that rapper. And that shit came to life because I know a lot of ego comes with that. And man, I had to step that bitch up. And that was a good experience for me because now it's practice. So when I get this big bag, let's go.
Hell yeah, man. That shit sound like a crazy ass movie already, bro. Like that sound like some
Yo,
shit that you.
not to cut you off. Go ahead.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead, man.
Man, I was in one of the scenes was a 6-day shoot. I was in a $13 million mansion somewhere down south in Florida. Bro, this was 2019. This was like one of the best years I had compared to now and last year. But whoa, I've never seen a house so big. The pool, the environment, the women, everybody was the food. It was just a great atmosphere. Shout out to Larry Clark again. The movie's called The Mixtape. It's coming out this year. And it's starring me. Oh, I'm actually the fucking star of the movie. I'm not just in the back. Like, I'm one of the I'm the protagonist, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, so you like, so like you the bad guy in the movie, kind of in a sense.
There's a badder guy. I'm just the bad guy in comparison to what the good guy is.
Yeah.
But I'm not the evil villain. I'm just the bad guy.
Okay.
There's really an evil, like, I'm the guy that was bad, but then turned good.
Good. You kind of saw what the nigga was doing. It was like, all right, I gotta stop fucking with this nigga.
Something like that. Because I can't give you the whole movie. You gotta relax. You gotta relax. You trying to get the whole scoop. You're good at your job. You're good at your job. You gotta relax. You almost got me. Almost. Almost.
I'm pull back.
You got it. You good. You're good. You said so like I was like, oh, wait a second. I'm saying too much. I'm saying too much.
Yo, man. That's some real shit. They're like, oh, wait a minute, I can't say that today. Fuck that. Hold on,
Yeah.
bring it back.
This is the moment where PR taps me and says,
Yeah. You gotta cut that out, dude. Cut that out.
relax, relax.
Shit, real though. Yo, so man, that's an incredible thing, man. To go to Sundance movie festival. So you
Don't
going to
quote me
Utah?
on that. Don't quote me on
Oh,
that, but I know it's independent move. Like it's not Sundance necessarily. It's just that's what I call it because it's underground movie shit that I'm not familiar with yet.
okay. So yeah, man, but that's a good thing, man, to get even in that particular scene and let people see that shit. That's a big fucking thing, man. So
Thank you.
congratulations,
Thank you, sincerely.
man.
Thank you.
Um, before we get off this thing, man, tell them about your EP, man. I know you got an EP out, man. Tell them about that EP. I saw 5 out of the 6 songs charted.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So tell everybody about that EP, man. Tell them everybody about that EP, man.
Listen, man, the Lone Wolf EP, it dropped out. It dropped in February. I made these great songs the end of 2021. I dropped the mixtape. I took the best songs from the mixtape and I added a few joints and I dropped the EP this year to feed my fans. And I'm going to drop another project before the year's over. But the EP is the main focus. The singles is bossed up. And all I want to do, the whole project is on every platform, Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal. That shit's at the corner store, your auntie crib, your grandma crib. It's everywhere. All you got to do is tap in. There's somebody right now like, oh, you late. You feel me? You don't want to be that guy. It's everywhere. The Lone Wolf. My name Fayn, Fayn, no E, FaynMusic. Follow me everywhere. I'm a real person. All you got to do is DM me. If you really loving the music, you loving the brand, fuck with your boy. The website, FaynMusic.com. Everything is FaynMusic. My name Fayn. The project's The Lone Wolf. I need y'all to stream that. All the songs have a video. I dropped the video for all the songs. Y'all could go on YouTube and watch the video after y'all love it on whatever platform that y'all rocking to. Man, shout out to you, Brandon, my G, for love and the support and the platform for even giving me, new people to tap in with your boy because things is up and it's stuck and we staying there. It's not going higher. Shout out to Hollywood Jack, my manager, for making this happen. The Currency Show, helping me with the Styles P Show, the Term Show. This man had me running it up these last 6 months and we've been going hard crazy. Shout out the West Side Gun Show. Got to open up for Ghost. Man, there's so many things. I told you about the movie, man. I just appreciate y'all. And we're going to do this every time, bro. I got to tap in with you at least once every 6 months. Anytime y'all want me again, I got another project. Y'all know y'all on my press run. Let's do it.
Oh man, I'm definitely looking forward to it, man. Hit them up, and I'm definitely gonna hit you up and be like, you gotta come do my show, and we gonna do one together, man. But thank you, man. I really appreciate you coming through, man, and sharing so much of your story, man. I appreciate that shit. Like I said, a lot of people cold shit to the vest, but you was very open, man. I appreciate that shit because that's
Thank
what I
you.
like about doing this shit. I like having real conversations with people that's genuine as fuck, but also on the grind, trying to get their shit popping. I appreciate that shit.
And thank you sincerely. And I hope I made you a fan as whoever and however many listeners you have, because I appreciate everybody and especially you, brother. And thank you again. And this is what I do it for. I want people to know who I am. I want to be authentic. I want to be myself. And whoever don't like it, fuck all y'all niggas.
Man, bro, thank you, man. Appreciate this, man. Man, uh, tell them one more time where they can find all your amazing music. Where you on social media sites, YouTube channels, everything, man.
FaynMusic, FAYN. So if you see, it's 4 letters. And if you attach music to it, that's how you can find me on all socials. At FaynMusic, is all socials. And then Fayn on every platform, you'll find me. On every SoundCloud, Spotify, Deezer, Audio Mac, Dat Piff, the whole shebang. You feel me? We outside with it. You feel me? My bad about that. I had to cancel a call real quick. My bad about that. But back to it. FaynMusic, FAYN. We at the Brandon Show. We killing this shit. FaynMusic. At FaynMusic, the Lone Wolf is everywhere. It's streaming everywhere. Bossed up, bossed up, bossed up. The main single. We outside with it. Yes, sir.
Thank you, my brother, man. Go take your call, bro, and have a great night, man. I appreciate the hell out of this interview. Thank you, man.
Likewise, be blessed, stay blessed. Send me the link. I want to see this back. I want to send it to my people and let them know how lit we was on this bitch. Please send me the link. DM me, follow me on IG. Let's tap in for real, brother.
100, man. Thank you, man.
One year.
You.